Hi everybody, this is Kelly with Respectful Parent, and you can find me at respectfulparent.com. Today am going to talk to you about some of the most common problems that parents face that are frustrating almost daily in our lives, and that they don't have to be that way. So some of the things that I'm talking about is homework, screen time, sibling arguments, cleaning up, all these sorts of things that we battle every single day that cause us immense frustration and overwhelm. And one of the things that I want to talk to you about is oftentimes we're solving problems or trying to solve problems by solving the wrong problem. That's the surface level problem. So many times the problem is not the problem. We're solving the problem up here, and we're not understanding in that homework, for example, the problem may not be that they don't just want to do their homework. And a lot of times we go about this as you need to do your homework, do your homework, do your homework, nag, 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 boom, you got to do your homework. That's the way it is, or else. And we're not getting to the fact that this child might feel incompetent. They might be bored with the subject matter, so we need to present it in a different way. They might feel it's too much pressure. They might feel it's too much at once, and they just can't handle doing an hour worth of homework at once. So once we understand what's really going on for the child, what that behavior is communicating us, we can be curious instead of furious. So we want to continue listening so that we can solve the right problems. Same thing with siblings, same thing with screen time. What are those behaviors doing? What are they trying to tell us? And so when we learn how to listen really deeply and empathetically, we can help our children move through these problems so they don't keep coming back at us. And so that's what I teach in a parent effectiveness training course, and that is communication skills that can make your life a lot better, more peaceful, and less resistance and defiance and all of these things that we typically think of when we have these problems. So how do we do that? We need to learn, we need to break it down. We need to learn the skills in chunks that we can absorb so it's not so overwhelming. And one of the really cool things about this is we have a model for this. We have a visual aid. So that makes it really easy for those of us who aren't as intuitive at reading people's body language or what they mean to do this too. So what we first learn is how to listen. Then we learn how to talk so that we can be also heard and that children can want to help us. And then we learn how to problem solve. So the really cool thing is I have up here is a class that just ended, and the problems I put up here, we put up here with little post-it notes, and we got to move them around as they got solved through class. So people bring their real problems to class, and we work on them through the weeks and get them resolved. So what we want to do here is learn how to communicate in a way that children understand us so that we understand them, and then we can learn how to problem solve together once we're understanding each other. And that builds creative thinkers. That builds all the skills that schools aren't teaching quite as much. Not all schools, but a lot of schools aren't teaching as much. And it helps prepare our children for the jobs that they seek, the jobs that we want them to have in these progressive, awesome companies where they value resourcefulness, they value problem solving, they value collaborative thinking. They want people that know how to work with people, that can communicate. And those are the rock stars of jobs. And so this is preparing children for the real life skills. It's also making your relationship a lot more enjoyable. So that's what parent effectiveness training teaches. It teaches these relationship skills that oftentimes are the missing link in parent-child relationships. So I hope you can make it, and I will see you there. Thank you.